Yo, how's it going, Kings? Mazinger, Diagnosis, Jadistic, a Trey. Hope you guys are doing well. Boom. We're right into MD Pro 3. Whoops, this shit started over. We're right in MD Pro 3. Yeah, that TCG ban list was really good. I want to practice Memento some more. I was gonna play a super ceiling heavy version, but now I kind of want to practice a little bit. Yeah, Necroquip is coming too. That's big. I kind of want to practice the more mid-rangey style that what's his name again? I forget his name. The dude who won the YCS. Shit. I actually forgot. But either way, his play style was a lot more mid-rangey than I even assumed you could play Memento. And you know, he was like playing around Droll and stuff. Pascal, that's what it is. Yeah. Playing around Droll and stuff. He was running Goblin cards. Now the Goblin stuff, I'm not sure if it would be as good until we have like, you know, Ryzeal in the game, kind of making you use Goblin also as like an anti-meta extender type of thing. But I'm still pretty curious about it. So we're gonna try this again. I guess I can just copy this list over actually. I can make a copy of this one and just adjust it. I think this list, with all due respect, Moss, I think this list a bit maybe too ceiling focused. Yeah. Oh, did I not copy it? Hold on. Copy. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, there it is. No, that's Millennium. Where's Memento? I made a list yesterday. Memento. Oh, they're there. Whoops. I wasn't even on the right list. Okay. Yeah, copy. Cool. Just making sure here, so we have Memento here and copy up here. Okay, perfect. Cross sheep? Well, I don't think I'll be running cross sheep anymore because I don't think I'll be running this ceiling focus stuff at all. I think I'm removing the trap. Yeah, I want to clean up a bit here. I think the rest of the list is pretty much fine. Yeah, I can remove this. I'll put this on no ban list. Yeah, I'm gonna start by just, instead of making like a full list, am I dropping Verte? Well, I mean, I guess it can be a utility. Well, right now I'm not even, for the extra, I'm like removing everything that's unnecessary to practice the deck. Like under 15, just removing everything that's not like part of game plan, basically. For now I can leave these two in, but I'm not sure that they'll be staying. Verte lets you do something other than SP pass if you only open Mace or Sheep. I mean, only open Mace or Sheep. I mean, this deck is not exactly lacking starters. Like, Necroquip changes things. Just wanna, kind of curious. Do I do this? Yeah, I agree. The extra deck is flexible. I mean, like, again, this is not really an argument against the card right now. I'm more so removing cards just to test the bare bones as possible version, honestly, just to get a feel for, because this deck has, it's seemingly, this deck has plays around Nibiru. It has plays around Droll by just searching the fusion spell early, depending on what you're doing. Like, there's a lot of different things you can do with this deck. So yeah, I'm kind of interested in practicing a less ceiling focused playstyle just to see. I'm a bit curious about the goblin stuff he was doing, but maybe that's not worth trying just yet until I actually have a decent grasp on the deck itself. So for now, I'm just gonna do this, and yeah, I'm gonna test just Darkblade and see different options I have. Yeah. Necroquip, like, do you mean it changes things for mementos in particular, or? Okay. For Fiendsmith variants? Okay, yeah. Just give me a second. Man, this is pretty low, but it felt pretty loud to me. I'm just gonna... Alright. I'm gonna put some music in the background. Hold on. Just looking for some music here. I got too much music on my computer, bro. I can't find shit. Next meta is really interesting. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's do like some Jet Set radio. Yeah, we'll do some Jet Set in the background. Just have a little something. Okay. Hopeful it doesn't turn out to be more Snake Eyes somehow. I mean, yeah, I finished Suikoden 1. I'm restarting Suikoden 2 now that I haven't played. I had not played through it originally, but I played like the remaster version, you know? But yeah, I finished Suikoden 1. I really liked it. Really liked it. Okay, so summon her. So if I went for this and I want to play around Droll, I'd probably go for Tatsu, right? Yeah, Sir Killer's back. Pretty sick. Wrong pop. I had to pop him. I want to try my most conservative line for Dark Blade. Assuming Droll was used? Yeah. Well, we'll do that. We'll do a line assuming Droll was used. So I get Drolled here. So pop Tatsu. Do I send Sleep? Yeah, because then Gadget can add back Sheep, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is going to be my 4th summon, essentially. Still lose to Nib, though. Because this is my 5th summon. Wait, no. This is my 4th. Oh, wait, hold on. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is my 5th summon. So I would lose to Nib here. So I guess we'll just ignore Nib. So we'll just say if we got Drolled. So if we got Drolled, I guess Twin Dragon ain't all that useful, right? I don't get to search anything. I'm probably just better off going straight for Creation King. If we got Drolled, let's say. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Jet Set Radio is fucking awesome. I love Jet Set Radio. It's so based. Yeah, so Creation King. Send 3. Now, his banish effect is useless around Droll, right? So there's no reason to send him. I could send Memento Fusion. Combine in some names, so yeah. Wouldn't I rather set up Memento Fusion? How? Can't add? Oh, true. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess I don't have a way. Then, wait, hold on. And then if this card is destroyed by card effect, you target one of your other memento cards that is banished in your grave, add it to your hand. Send this. Memento Fusion and Combine Creation, maybe. I can still do this. I just want to try. Up. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, it's because I was under troll. I can't do this because I forgot. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The game's letting me because I didn't actually get trolled. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How did Pascal eat those trolls like it's nothing? A lot of the time he would just search the fusion spell early. So I think really there I was just passing on the fusion plus combined creation. So it's like, it's not great, but it's fine. So we'll ignore Droll now. We'll see what we can do into Nib, like if we're playing around Nibiru instead. I think with her I would grab Sleepy in that case. So that's 1, 2, 3. Hmm. 4. Yeah, I guess this way of playing doesn't really give me a play around Nib. Yeah, the extra summon of Dark Blade just kind of loses to Nib every time, right? Seems pretty rough with Dark Blade specifically. Yeah. Because that was my 4th summon. Dwayne pass? What's Dwayne? I think it's this guy. And this guy. So then I get the special from Grave. I don't have a level 2 or lower right now in the Grave, but... So this will be my 5th. So obviously they probably wouldn't do it here. Yeah, I don't see a really good line. Like, I feel like I could maybe force it out going here. And then I could go Tatsu after... no, I couldn't. Because I'd control the token, so I could not Tatsu. Yeah, no. Tatsu forces out Nib. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Tatsu would be the one to force it out. True. Yo, what's good, Toy? I don't know if I already said hi, actually. I might have. Sometimes I reread chats when the chat box is slow. Yeah, and then it'd be special horn, make Link Spider, make Verte. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. That could be a way to do it. Play around Nib off of Darkblade. It'd be like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, they definitely would Nib Horse, because otherwise then we actually get a good amount set up, right? I am curious then, around Nib, is it still better to just grab Horse here? 1, 2, 3. It might just be better to go for a Horse early. Because then I get to dump the Gat. The Sleep. Gyat. Special. Gyat. Add this guy. How many summons was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, no, because yeah, then I get here and they get to respond to my summon effects with Nibiru. Yeah, so that doesn't really work. Then this would all get nibbed. Yeah, and then I just kind of get fucked, I guess. Yo, what's good? 240 lifestyle. True. If we had names in hand, it wouldn't be as bad. That's a good point. Yeah, true. Maybe this is not the best way of testing that. Like if I had a hand like this, I actually would not be playing around Nib or Drool. That's a good point. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's never mind this for a bit. Because that's a really good point. Instead, let me stretch out the engine a bit here and see where it gets me with less ceiling cards and stuff. Okay. I think most of the time here I'd be grabbing the horse just because it plays around Droll a bit better. Like, even though grabbing sheep is solid, I think most of the time I'd be grabbing the horse here. Send the Gyat and the Sleepy. Special Gyat. Add Sleepy. Logic for not playing around hand traps that you already have secured interruption in hand. Well, it's that, and it's also I think like if I had a hand like this, that's kind of awkward. I'm probably not secure in trying to like I feel like I'm making my board too much worse to play around hand traps to a point that it's not worth it. You always grab Tatsu if no counter control. Yeah, I read that. Man, this song is so sick. Yeah, so twin. I think it's probably these two. Because I still have her revive effect, right? Is it him this time? No, it needs to be in the grave. It's definitely this guy. Yeah, I'll probably dump Aki later with the triple fuse. I'm really not sure, honestly. Maybe it's just him. Because I can special him from hand or grave, right? Twin was not the move there? Oh, I see. Alright, well, I mean, I'll keep playing it and see what it gives me. But yeah, I see what you mean. I'm not getting like a max amount of setup here by doing that. Goblin, Mace, and Gat. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I forgot. Isn't Mace like a spell searcher? To revive Mace? Okay, that's what it is. I see. Oh, well, that's pretty good. I popped the sheep. I get to send the Memento Fusion. Yep.
Let's get scratching.
Do I need a body here for later? I might. Nah, the support doesn't really fix the Blue Eyes version. Mm-hmm. So we get Creation King to dump here. So we can send a Creation King to the grave. We can send our Aki. And let's say Mace. Then we can banish this. Grab the field spell. Activate. Uh-huh. Probably just keep Anguich down here. Cheapest meta deck? It depends on if they make the new stuff you are. It's still going to be a good price, though. Even if they do. None of the new stuff is your 3-ofs. So, yeah. So it's like quick effect pop. But no fusion spell. I didn't get a fusion spell. Memento. Oh, I do, because I get to set Memento. Oh, I do. Oh, and the pop is going to enable me to use materials from grave if I need to. Okay. No, this makes sense. Hold on. So they summon. Yeah. So I can go Creation King, let's say, pop itself and the opponent's card. Yeah. Then I get Memento Mict land. That's pretty good. Get the special Anguich. Anguich on summon can search for a Snatch Steal, right? Okay, I mean, that was not a bad setup. Yeah, I could make Guardian Chimera there. I could make SP. I had, some hand traps and stuff. I think that mid-rangey board was pretty good. Could have definitely been better, but sorry. Losing my voice a bit today. Could have definitely been better, but that's not bad. Considering I misplayed a bit. But I'll try the other one you said there, where I do the Creation King first. And see where that takes me. Well, send the mace and everything first, I mean. You better watch that. Coming at you. Okay, here we go. Add horse. Pop itself, send the cat, the goblin, and the mace. So do I use this Gat effect right now, or am I going to use it later instead? Should I use Gyat later with Memento Myth Clan? I'm gonna guess so. Feel like there's nothing to good to search here. This card's not good in hand. Depends. I'm just gonna not use it here. Yeah. All right. I could add sheep, right? Add sheep plus extender. I think this is probably better than... You think I should do that? Okay, well, I'll go for that. Now I get it? Alright. I think I can put back Maze pretty safely. It's actually crazy that this Sega Dreamcast game had a song on it about Super Mario Bros. It's so punk. Yeah, so pop twin. So I can add sheep. And this one, I think. Then I get this special from Grave. And special sheepy from hand. Oh, wait a minute. I like that. Well, I'm going to get to set fusion later. Yeah, I don't need to add fusion here. Is it a hard once per turn? I forget. Is this fusion spell a hard once per turn? Yeah, it is. Okay, so not worth... I could grab Goblin. Alright, back in name so I can make King. Yeah, I could grab Goblin, right? That's a useful card anyway in hand. I can chain block Sleepy with Gat. Grab Goblin back. Um... Send 3. I can send a fusion. Send Aki. And combine creation. Cool. Memento fusion. Pop Anguish. Add fusion. I get Aki special and the Memento Mictlin. Pretty good. I wanted Bone Party there. Okay. Because this can set the banished one too. Aki gets you back the banished fusion after Goblin pops it. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, because now I get to send this to grave, but that's not that useful in the grave, huh? I get to set it, but it's just follow up for next turn instead of using it this turn. Send that, and I guess just send a random name. Yeah, because then I get to... Oh, well, I can still add it. Oh. Oh, so it's just same difference then. If I want to bone party, I can still bone party. Have I used this yet? Forget. Yeah, I have. Is there a reason to go bone party at this point? I mean, I can't think of a reason to go bone party at this point, this late in the combo. Does this pop anything? No, it has to destroy Memento. Okay. Let's special Horn. Horn pop with bone. Oh, horn pop with bone for removal. That's not bad. But I can also just pop it with this if I care about that. Still good though, because yeah, if this gets popped, I get to pop what 3 face-up cards. Yeah, it's not bad, but I think I'd rather have IP than that. Yeah, I think I'd rather just go IP here with these two. Actually, do I use bone for an extra name? I think I have plenty of names in grave. Yeah, I think I'd make IP with these two. Shuffle this back. Yeah, shuffle this. Aki probably needs to stay down there. Shuffle back this one. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Shuffle back this. Shuffle back this. Shuffle back this one. Shuffle back this one. And Gyat. Aki is pretty useful to have down there. This guy's animation is pretty sick. Yeah, so like if we're ignoring the hand traps, I'd have like SP, I'd have a quick effect pop to 2. I have a snatch steal on opponent's turn. I get some extra grind game with this, adding back one of these. I get Guardian Chimera, which I forgot to put in the deck, but yeah, we get Guardian. Oh no, I put it here. So we have Guardian Chimera in the extra that we can make with this on opponent's turn. That's pretty good. I like that. That's solid. Ooh. Forgot that this bot always has a bunch of lava golems. All right. Pretty good. I guess I can go modify the deck a bit. The fact that they don't let you do that from here. I think Celine probably makes sense in here. I feel like Celine into Apo could come up, right? This card is a spellcaster. So I could definitely see Celine coming up. This thing I think is probably not going to be coming up very much. I forget how easy was that trap to set up. It's a thing you can dump off of Goblin, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You mill it with Goblin, field sets it. Yeah. I'm not sure about this one. I feel like it can make some hands awkward, and it's not gonna be like, I feel like a game where I set this up is a game I'm already winning. Like there's not like a really solid like you know, it's not like the kind of trap where you set it up to play into Max C or something. It still takes a lot to actually get, you know, your actual combined setup anyway. Am I winning? Apo and Archetype. Yeah, no, this card is good. Like, I like this card. We can check. Also, we're not playing Elf, which I don't like. I remember Elf being pretty good in this deck. Oh, Cross? I mean, I can throw it in just to test. What I'm seeing right now is that even if I have ceiling in the deck, I don't have to commit to that ceiling. It's more so an option I have because there's like actually a lot of looseness with the extra, which I like that a lot. Did it suck? I mean, I wouldn't say they suck. The Fiendsmith version was pretty decent, but now it's just because like the new shit is coming. I think it's a bit too late for me to keep trying to cover the old shit. I think I just have to swallow my pride and just move on, honestly. Okay, let's try this. I still think Chorzo package is worth since it won't brick your main deck. You might be right because the extra deck is so loose that you can kind of afford to just run it. Memento pops a lot of its own cards to gain advantage. It's like Dinos, but good in a way. Grab mace here. Dark Hole Dragon? What? Memento is super budget right now in Master Duel. I'm hoping it stays relatively budget after, but yeah, it is. It's very well priced. So sleepy. If I waited here before summoning sheep, I could have made cross with Gaddick and Witch, then sheep make king with 3 names to trigger it. Oh, okay, yeah. Fair point. I figured I would just make sheep after he's already on the field, but fair. 1, 2, and I think the third is combined here. Yeah. No, I see what you mean. Yeah. It does make it a bit harder here. I mean, it still works, but yeah, it's a bit worse for sure. Just glad I do this. Then I go like Memento Fusion, pop Angwitch, add to my hand the Bone Party. Then I get the Memento Mictlan effect and the Akiron effect, right? Yeah, so we get this. Yeah, so Special Goblin. This song is so fire. Let's see how this looks. Goblin on himself. Send these 2. Oh, did I forget to pop Aki for the pop get back? Oh, I forgot. I linked it away instead of destroying it. Yeah, I definitely needed to make cross sheep early to make this work. Yeah. I can't even bring him back, so I won't get back my fusion. Yeah. And I won't have enough counters to make Celine work either in this case. Hmm. I could do this. I don't know, Chorzo? Yeah, I don't know. It's like fine. Alright, I'll try that again here. Yeah. I know it was possible. I'm just not convinced that it's really worth it. But we'll see. The cross sheep does seem to be good value. I'll just not summon the sheep early and see what happens. Deck is tricky. I mean, it is, but it's not that bad. You just kind of have to get used to it. Like, you have like a couple set goals basically with this deck. Once you get used to them, it's not that bad. Essentially, you want to get a good amount of names in your grave for this and also achieve like a decent board on top of it, but it's really not that crazy. At least it wasn't before. Now it's definitely going to be a bit harder with the new support, but if you played a bit before, it shouldn't be too crazy hard, I think, to transition, but it does take some practice, I'll be real. Definitely the kind of deck you want to take to solo mode a little bit just to practice. So it's got a lot of skill expression, this deck, which, I mean, I really like that. You can have negates. I wouldn't say that's the goal per se, though. You think they drop main deck lack? I hope so. Here we go. Twin Dragon. Twin pop itself. We'll grab the Sleepy as well as the Horned. I mean, Necroquip is a lot worse without main deck Lacrima, but it's probably still played. Hold that for now. Special Gatic. Special the Gat. Add to hand the Goblin. Oh, cross sheep here. See, like, this is a lot of eggs in one basket, though, at this point. I lose, like, the body of Horned to do this. I don't think that's really much value if I have to use the Horned as material. It ends up being the same. This summon from sheep was just replaces the free summon of Horned here, right? That body won't matter. Okay. I mean, what I'm saying is this body also won't matter then. Necro does main deck Lacrima's job. Oh yeah, because she's a yeah. Is she a Light Fiend? Bring back Witch? Yeah. I guess I want to chain block this with the cross sheep here. Because I'm putting I've always been a Memento fan players. I mean, I loved Memento when it dropped. That wouldn't be a lie for me. I don't bring back Goblin, I bring back Witch. Okay. Oh, because she's a spellcaster, right? Send this. Send him and send him. Is there another way to send combined later? Guess not. Pop King with Fusion after using Field? You mean after activating it? Okay, yeah. Is it Bone Party or Bone Party? Makes sense. Makes sense. The spell, I mean, you don't need many. You don't even need to run it at all, actually. It's just pretty solid. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going for Blade here, you know, to get the fusion, and also Blade gets us our level 4 for the synchro, right? I key grab the fusion. Oh, I can shuffle back the fusion with him to get access to it next turn. Short so here, yeah. Might as well do this right now. Dump the trap. Like a horse. Creation. Shuffle back this one. Shuffle back Mace. Shuffle back. Oh, the fusion, of course. Leave King and Grave. Combined can revive it. Isn't that worse than just fusion? That kind of loses me the Mace search and everything. Like, oh no, you're right. Okay, yeah, you pop with King, which triggers the field spell, bring back which. Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, my bad. I watched your replays, by the way. I just forgot all this stuff. It was a lot to take in at once after not playing this deck for a while. Okay, so in that case, I can shuffle back Mace. I can shuffle back. Yeah, the Sheep, right? Yeah, because Sheep basically will search both Goblin and Mace, essentially. I guess. Probably leave Gad in the grave just for the grind potential. This is in Master Duel. I'm testing cards that are not out yet in MD Pro. It's like a simulator of Master Duel, but it's not actually Master Duel. So that's an Omni negate, 5 monster negates with this. Guardian Chimera on opponent's turn with this. A Snatch Steal. It's multifaceted interruption, which means like it's a leave Gyat in the grave to not draw it. Yeah, and it can be useful in the grind anyway. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool 1-card combo, I can't lie. If I had extenders, I could probably set up like an IP on top of it. I like it. I like it. End phase, get my trap. You know? That's solid. That's solid. Yeah, exactly. It's layered interruption. Like it's in a bunch of different places, right? I like that a lot. And yeah, I could make like Guardian Chimera at any moment. I like that. Solid. Solid. Really good. Yeah, that was actually not that hard to do. I'll just try it again. Okay, I had enough of this. If you don't play the trap, you said party instead? Yeah. Making Guardian Chimera feels good. It's a satisfying play always. It's also just a crazy good play most of the time. Like, you can use it to dodge shit. You can use it to just be that final playmaker. It's hard to play around. Like, all right. Yeah, it also outs the monster you stole. You're right. You can fusion away the monster you steal. I'm pretty sure it changes nothing if I do this early, actually, because I just use it later anyway. Popping the Gyat. That's nothing new. Oh, wait. By having Dark Blade in the grave, why not just... Oh, no. I gotta use her for the... Right. Never mind. Yeah, this deck can make half boards. It looks like it loses to Droll because I'm doing a 1-card combo with 2 Imperm and 2 Nib in my hand, too. But, like, they Droll after you search the horse with Anguish, and you can play differently after. You don't have, like... I'll show you after. Definitely can play into Droll. Yeah, because I mean, we can always pivot our line to pivot into Droll super easy because they just go Droll when you search the horse, and when you search the horse, you get a bunch of sends to the grave. So if you're playing into Droll, you just send different shit. If you're cracked like Pascal, you go for the line that fuses first and searches too. Yeah, well, that depends. Your only way of searching fusion, like naturally, is to pop Mace. Yeah, you need multiple names for that. chain block the fusion here. Or Goblin, right. Well, Goblin dumps it, and then you can add it, yeah. From grave I have to summon Witch right here to do this line. Get my field spell. Activate it. Chain block Aki. Chain block. Yeah, Aki with the field spell here. Special Goblin. I'm trapping horse here. The reason I do that first is because if they decided to hold Nib for no reason, then they would probably do it after I summon a tuner, you know? Make Apollo. I think it's probably better to make Appaloosa than do this. To be honest. Well, not sure. Because you do get a lot out of this. Because you get to pop your... You get to pop your guy. Also, this is like one of the only ways to get back row negates in this deck. Well, not the only. You can use Fiendsmith, obviously, to do it too. But yeah. You know, you get to add back your Memento Fusion from the Banish pile. Of course I'm going to stream the Lies of P DLC. That shit is like one of my favorite games I've ever played. I've been replaying just for fun, basically, lately, actually. Yeah. Yeah, so here we can shuffle back this guy. We leave the fusion, so this dude. Shuffle back sheep and goblin. And Aki needs to stay there. Probably horse. I didn't even play Berserker. No, I couldn't afford it when it came out. I'm planning a subathon later this month that I'm going to announce probably after this pack drops. And I'm going to have a goal on that subathon. If we make it to like day 2 or day 3, then we'll play through Berserker for like basically the rest of that subathon. I think it's a good subathon game. It looks really, really fun. And at least I can justify purchasing it if I make it to you know what I mean? Like, in a subathon. So yeah, so that's probably what I'm going to do for Berserker. So yeah, so here we get our 5 monster negates. I should have put this guy in defense, by the way. I mean, I already talked about the subathon. I just haven't officially announced it, like in a video with the date and everything. I'm just waiting for the new pack to drop because that's all we're going to be talking about, right? Yeah, I should have put this guy in defense, but yeah, so in end phase I get this trap. I have Guardian Chimera. This guy is going to summon back my fusion. That's quick effect pop 1 to 2. Also, when he gets his effect, something gets popped. I get this effect. I get to summon the Angwitch, get my mace. Like, that's a lot of stuff, you know? Pretty solid. Now, of course, I'm playing against a bot that has Lava Golem, so we're going to pass here and we're going to have 0 plays into Lava Golem, but yeah. I don't really love leaving the fusion in grave. I know Savage checks a call by the grave, but still. Well, I mean, I think the value generation is kind of nice, though. Like, the idea that you can summon it back with this. I get what you're saying. But, you know, we also have, like, Memento Fusion set up. I don't know. On a 1-card combo, I think it's pretty good. I see what you're saying, though. Yeah, this trap is 5 monster negates that takes away 1,000 attack from this guy each time. SP can refresh him to give him 5 more monster negates. Yeah, and if they call by, they also have to pick between Witch or King. That's true. So, like, if they called by King, you get to still grab Witch, and then Witch gets to search freaking Sheep Summon, Sheep Fusion, go for the Twin search both Goblin and Mace, get a fucking Snatch Steal, you know? Yeah, I should have played him in defense. I said that like 5 times. Yeah, it just takes away attack. But yeah, I see your point though. Like, I'm not 100% on this build either, to be honest. But I do think it's solid. I'm just not sure. I'm not exactly sure that it's the best way to get spell and trap negates in this deck. It's okay. I'm up top. Might be I'm just having shitty attitude again. Might be. It's all good. I should probably change cards at this point. Board breaker negates. Well, I mean, there's Fiendsmith, right? Like, Fiendsmith does it really easily. Wouldn't Fiendsmith be your best bet for that? Yeah, like, I'm thinking Fiendsmith is probably better than this Chortzo line. Too much space? Really? I don't really think so. You can just play one Engraver. True. Makes you play worse into Fua and Maxi? How? I don't really see that. You're not forced to play Fiendsmith. Your cross sheep line is unplayable into Maxi and Fua as well. I don't really see what you mean. But yeah, if we did run Fiendsmith, hold on. You're right. It could literally just be like Engraver. Wait, I'm just gonna put it in the side to be like Engraver. So, hello, Requiem, Sequence, and Moon, I guess. Closed Moon. So it'd be like, oh, and Desiree. Yeah. So it'd be like Moon, Go, Requiem, Requiem summon, Engraver. Oh, don't I also need to run Necroquip? That's a lot of extra deck. To be fair, extra deck is pretty flexible. But yeah. So then I can go Engraver, equip, Requiem, make Necroquip. Activate Engraver, shuffle back Requiem, Engraver plus Necroquip, make Sequence. Sequence, oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work. I can't make Desiree with that. I had to shuffle back the Requiem. I have Moon and Engraver. Yeah, it does. I have Moon and Engraver. Engrave. Yeah, no. No, that doesn't work. Yeah. And then we'd have to run the whole Ptolemy package and everything too. Cut Necro? Well, I mean, I think we cut the whole package at that point. Moon, Engraver, and Requiem? Well, how do we get to Sequence without summoning back the Engraver? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Moon. I need 3 bodies, right? Yeah, so it's like you summon Engraver and then use another monster basically to make Sequence. And then you can shuffle back these 3, make Desiree, then equip this. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that. Hold on. I kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like it's a slightly better value actually than doing this. Of course, though, running one engraver is an actual brick versus running an actual package. Right? Like running one engraver, it kind of actually sucks. Memento non-engine space is already tight. In the main deck, you mean? I don't agree with that at all. The guy that won the YCS was playing fucking 17 goblin cards or whatever. Like it made no sense the kind of shit he was playing. Cut the trap brick for brick. Mm, I don't agree, dude. Feel like the trap is like an easier path to Appaloosa for this deck than actually making Appaloosa. You only had 4 goblin cards. That's still like a lot of non-engine. That's true. He didn't have maxi package to worry about. 9 non-engine. That's not true. He played a bunch of hand traps and going second cards on top of it. Hmm. He played 15 hand traps on the side. He didn't have to worry about maxi. He was the one activating maxi. Hmm. Like genuinely, I just find this Chortso line. I get that an Omni Negate is awesome, but like, it really didn't feel much better than making Appaloosa to make a Savage. You know. I don't know. I will say Cross Sheep did feel kind of okay. I legit think SP is better than Savage, Tag Out versus Breakers. See, and I like that because the thing is SP plus this is actually nice. Because SP refreshes, you can use SP to refresh the attack on your on this guy. Get a 5 more negates on him. Apollo can insulate your place from Nib, so can SP. We had 3 Imperm, 3 Droplet, and 3 Fua in the main. Aha. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to say. I don't think it's bad though. I think setting up Savage is solid, but I think there's a bit too much resource. Yeah, it feels like too much in my opinion. Even though it's cool, even though it's hype. I'm also not sure about the Fiendsmith stuff either. Like, I'm not sure I would want to put this either. Yeah, I feel like the Goblin Biker stuff would be better if we were in Ryzeal, but until then, I just don't really see it. Fiendsmith has crazy grind game. I don't think this deck is really lacking grind. This deck has a really insane grind game too. A really good resource loop. Yeah. This deck can keep playing through hand traps as well. This is one of the best things about Memento is how good it is at playing into 1-for-1 hand traps. I don't really think I want the Fiendsmith stuff in here. I don't think so. I also don't want the Savage stuff. I don't think I care that much about the Omni Negate. No, Celine's not necessary, but a lot of stuff is not necessary in this extra because the extra is pretty. What do you say? Loose. It's also like this deck doesn't even lose that hard to board breakers. So I don't even know if the Savage is that good. Like, honestly. Super Poly could be good, yeah. The YCS winner list is goated as fuck. I'd love to play that, but I really feel like his list was so good because he specifically catered it to the Goblin format. I mean, the Ryzeal format. Which I know is not what people want to hear. People want to hear we're playing Goblin Memento. But I think extra names for the fusions to play around Unicorn is all right. He did have to play against Fua. What do you mean? Slap in Typhon? Yeah. Whoops. That shit won a game in semifinals. What's the point of one Doug Charger? The Goblin Biker and Draco Future did so much in the non-Ryzeal matchups. Is a good extension to get to Memento Engine. Memento. Wait, what? What do you mean extension to get to Memento? One Doug and one of the other Goblin spell is the standard Goblin package. It's true that Doug searches this, to be fair. With 3 of the breakout. You guys are tempting me, man. What the fuck is this? Link Spider so Darkblade can play into Nib. Well, now I can remove Cross Sheep. We can put in Link Spider as a play into Nibiru. And we play Gobunga. Oh, it's Gabonga. Okay. One Doug, triple this. He used the Terror Top package? What the fuck? I don't like more one-of bricks. This is full combo. This is not a brick. What do you mean? You go for this, search this. That's full combo. He used the armor torpedo? Okay, that sounds kind of ass. Oh, you mean the Terratop package? Oh yeah, and I don't want to play Terratop. I barely even want to play Goblin shit. But I kind of see the vision a little bit. Well, Utopic combo seems kind of crazy. Like I'd have to remove so much to do that. I'm not sure. Don't they not have Appaloosa in TCG? Like we don't need Utopic Draco Future in this deck. We have Appaloosa in this deck. It's a pipe dream and it's pointless. And like Breakout is dead if I draw Goblin. The more I think about it, the less this Goblin package makes sense to me for this deck. Because I can run one. It just doesn't make sense for Master Duel. I think it would make a lot more sense when Ryzeal was dominating. Yeah, exactly. He was playing into his format. That's why he won the YCS. He ran one breakout and one grand entrance and fucking 3 terror top. Like, I'm not saying it like yo, he won YCS. Like he's fucking goated. But I don't think for Master really makes sense. You must not saw his game. Yeah, we watched it on stream. What are you talking about? Like, we don't care about playing under shifter. There's only one shifter in Master Duel. Yeah. Yeah, I just think his deck made more sense for his format. I think it's not gonna make sense when this stuff comes out in Master Duel to jump into the Goblin Memento bandwagon, even though it's hype as fuck. Yeah. Once we see Ryzeal and shit or Malice, well, Ryzeal especially, then we might try it. We're in a Fiendsmith Snake Eye format. Well, we're about to be in a Blue Eyes Primite format, you know? Which is also not an Xyz format. I like this Link toolbox. I think it's a good toolbox. Maybe access. It's a bit overkill, but going second access did come up for the old version for me. I don't see the point of playing Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep was bringing back a body because I wanted this Angwitch specifically. But to fusion under Cross Sheep, I had to fuse away my Horned, which was already a free summon from my hand. Instead of Savage. Yeah, but like I could make IP there or whatever. And just summon Savage. It really is just because I wanted Angwitch as a spellcaster to make the Chortzo. Sprite Elf is really good. Honestly, I think Elf. What I used to do with this deck was Elf IP Trap, combined creation, and that shit was kind of nice. And now that shit could be like Elf IP Trap and like I don't know, fucking this dude maybe. I kind of want to do that again. Elf is broken. That's what I used to do, man. And I thought I had the best build, bro. When the shit came out in Master Duel originally without the support, bro, I thought my shit was crazy, to be honest. Elf IP is just so broken. I'm pretty sure we can get Elf IP King in this deck. Mm. Combined plus King is exactly 8k. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Aki, what gives you like direct attacking or some shit? What does it do? Yeah, level 9 or higher mementos you control can attack directly. So you just get exact lethal with this plus fucking this asshole. We don't have outs to breakers like TTT. Yeah, that's true. My out to a breaker like TTT is usually just that combined is literally an out to TTT. What do you mean by that? Just nuke your board? What? Oh, yeah, true. I mean, not really. Not really, but kinda. Chaos Angel? Yeah. Yeah, Sleepy is coming. Chaos Angel's a bit too awkward for this deck, in my opinion. Keep it like this for now. Keep testing. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the extra deck's at 13 right now. That's fine. We can keep testing with this. I'm going to shuffle the deck instead of playing like a... Well, this is a... Say. Oh, well, no, it's a hand plus Memento Fusion. Let's see how what that does. All right, let's go test it with this hand. I just want to take a break from the light real quick. So I'm just going to put on full screen for just a bit of practice here. And I'll put it back on camera after. But yeah, just taking a little break from that light. I was thinking 2 SP could be the thing to do. I was high-key considering 2 SP. Oh, yeah, I guess I could make a... Yeah, true, I could fusion here. Okay. Yeah, what's good? So I would have the out to droll. If I have the out to droll, am I better off grabbing sheep early? I'm gonna try. Go like Sleepy. So that's 3 summons. Mm-hmm. And we have a really good playthrough Nib as well, you know? We can force out Nib with the horse. So I think it'd be him and the horse here. We have a really good playthrough Nib. So our 5th summon here is the one from Grave. I guess none of these really matter. Which, well, I guess technically Angwitch. Yeah. So at this point, I'd be kind of safe from Nib in a way because just because I had the fusion in hand, not to say I'd have full setup, but if I went for horse here, they would definitely activate Nib before I got to activate my horse. Or they might do it right now, but that would be pretty bad. They'd probably wait for my horse to hit the board to not let me get all that stuff in the grave. At that point, I'd have still Memento Fusion activatable by shuffling stuff in my grave, and I could make my king send a bunch of shit to the grave and get a bunch set up. Plus, I'd have my Horned Dragon as a target for my graveyard effect of Memento Fusion to make sure to trigger my field spell and everything. So I definitely have a good amount to do through Nibiru. But here I'm just going to play as if they didn't have it, you know what I mean? Like I did this line because I had the Memento Fusion and the Called by for Droll in hand. And so I did this line and they didn't have Nib either, you know? What do we do? Well, I'm inclined to think I would go for the Gyat, the Goblin, and the Mace again. Gyat special. I already have Memento Fusion. Probably still go for this. And perhaps because I have Memento Fusion, I'd want to go... Well, no, I'd probably still just go Mace. Probably just grab a... just grab a Bone Party, right? Yeah. Could make Horned. Go for Memento Fusion. Summon this dude, shuffling back Mace. Still haven't used Goblin, so we're going to leave him in the grave for now. We can shuffle back Twin, and we can shuffle back the Horse. So honestly, Scorp, I think the mid-ranginess is going to come from playing through Interruption. That's where you're going to pull out some mid-rangey plays. You know what I mean? All right. So here we can dump the Fusion. This guy and this dude. And we can activate this guy. There we go. Bone. Oh, whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, bro. Shit. That was an accident. Well, here's my horse, I guess. Here's Aki. It's okay. We'll make it work. All right. Here's Memento. Mictlan, whatever. Activate the fusion. So you're still going to dread getting... Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Select a card to add to my hand. So I already used Bone Party. I might as well just grab the trap, I guess. Because I kind of misplayed. I'm kind of worried. So I'll just grab the trap here, see what happens. So we can go Aki, add back, and add back the fusion. Then we can go Mictlan. I think it's Goblin here. Oh no, but I needed that level 2 in the grave to get myself an elf, a solid. Well, actually that's not true because I can just do the IP Masquerena line instead if I want elf. Yeah. All right. Pop this. I mean, the rest of the stuff that goes to the grave doesn't really matter, does it? We already have these two. We were going to get the trap anyway. Honestly, I didn't even need to. So what I should have done there is just not even use Goblin, actually. Yep. Yeah, I would have had a better board just to not activate Goblin there because I could have went IP then Elf. Or keep horned, exactly. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I would not have kept the horned. I would have went for IP into elf, and then on opponent's turn, elf bring back IP. But it is what it is. Let's just play out what we did here, even though I made some mistakes. You know. Yeah. Put back the sheep. Put back this one. Put back one of these. There we go. Okay. And yeah. I should have put him in defense. I keep forgetting that. I guess a way to play around my own misplays, I could go elf with this, but I'm not a huge fan of that line. It still kind of works, but I'm not a fan of it. Either way, our opponent here has like lava golem in hand, so that's just a reality we have to contend with. But yeah, so we have like 5 monster negates set up. We have the pop. We have the IP to go SP. We have Guardian Chimera on opponent's turn and everything else that we had in our hand, you know, so pretty solid. And this was with an out to Droll, of course. And we would have had a pretty similar board, probably just no IP if we got nibbed when we summoned that horse. So not too bad. Not too bad. I just want to try playing that line correctly. So Darkblade. Yeah. Sleep. Make the twin. Twin pop itself, search 2. We can add the horse and horned. Twin. Summon from grave the Angwitch. Okay. Special horse here. This is kind of like our line that plays through nib. If they had to nib before I went horse here, so they would have definitely nibbed before I went horse. If they did, then we'd have a good. Basically, if you have the out to Droll, you should probably start with the sheep. But if you don't have the out to Droll, you should probably start with the horse, in my opinion. Anyway, let's send the Gyat. Let's send the Goblin. Let's send the Mace. Special Gyat here. Right. Don't use the effect, actually. Special Horned. Let's see. Make Elf here. Okay. Elf. Bring him back. We get his effect. What do I want to add back here? I already specialed this dude. Seems like none of these are all that good, honestly. Might just be having Mace in advance. This is just because I already had Fusion, right? Then I can do this. Pop this. And we probably want to get setting up our Memento Mick clan before going any further. And I should have probably made this dude untargetable, actually. But yeah, let's shuffle this back. Shuffle this back. And this... Yeah, sure. No, I would say this deck is not really weak to board breakers of that kind. Because of effects that proc from your cards being popped and stuff like that. Anyway, so we go for this. I could have made him safe from targeting. I should have done that. So anyway, we can send a Creation King. One of these and one of these. Very good. Go for the graveyard effect of this. Grab the field. Yeah, Talents is more so something we're going to be more scared of. But even into Talents, we have good stuff, right? Like, for example, into Talents, they might be forced, if we have our trap, they might be forced to grab Combined Creation. If we set up Combined Creation. If we didn't set up Combined Creation, they might be forced to... we can use our Fusion spell. After they grab something, we can use our Memento Fusion to be able to make, like, you know, Guardian Chimera. So anyway, let's see. We have Memento Fusion here. We probably want to do this first. So Goblin, pop itself, get to dump the trap, and a random name. I guess it's going to be one of these guys. And now we get our Aki Heron effect. Aki gets to special. So now... Oh yeah, so it's Memento Fusion, Banish, pop Aki, grab Bone Party, Aki, trigger, add the Fusion back to my hand, and field spell trigger. Special from my grave. I've already used all of these, basically, right? Yeah, I've used everything here. So I guess it'd be like this. Doesn't really matter. Next play for me is probably like IP with these two. Shuffle back. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah, probably 4. And there's gonna have to be Giat. Yeah. Just because there's a certain value to having there's a certain value to having Horned in the grave, right? Put this in defense. Yeah, there's a certain value to having Horned down here. Because Horned... Oh, wait, no, I wanted Gat for Elf. Never mind, I should have shuffled back Horned. My idea is, like, if this card pops itself, I can bring back Horned with the field spell. And then pop the Horned with this to get, like, a 3-pop. But, yeah, it's kind of neither here nor there. I think it'd be better to have the Gyat, which I can bring back to use for material with IP. Doesn't really matter, though, because on opponent's turn, if they, activate anything, I can go for this and bring back the Angwitch, which is all going to get me like a Snatch Steal. Well, going to get me a Sheep. Sheep's going to get me a Fusion. Fusion's going to get me a Snatch Steal. Snatch Steal's going to get me a material for the IP, you know? So it's really not that bad. But anyway, so let's set this. Set this. So that would be a setup if I didn't misplay, right? That's pretty crazy setup. And it could be a little bit better. But not by much. I think that's really good. You know, like... Activate this early. Got my monster negates ready, you know? Yeah, so I mean, I'd be fine with that. I think I would just let that go. They activated something. I get to use this effect. Special out the Anguich. Anguich could then search Sheep. Sleepy. Wait, why can I not Sleepy here? Oh, I need to have a monster to have been popped. I see. Well, that's okay. We can make that happen right now. Here's my boy. We're going to pop the Wakaushi, let's say. I'm just trying to get my interactions out. So we would pop that stuff. Now, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Right. I still can't do sheep yet. We have like too much grind here. Is this worth doing? He just specials. Aki for bone party fodder is so broken. No, dude, because here I want I want this for bone party fodder. Actually. I think I leave Aki there. For now. You could IP into Apo. That's true. I could. Got a lot of options here. Yeah, and I can go Sleepy at this point. Dude, the amount of multifaceted interruption we have access to is just crazy here. So here I could special the Trihorned. This deck is not mid-range unless it gets interrupted, right? Yeah, so this and this. Make twin. God damn, dude. This deck actually sets up crazy shit. I'm now realizing just how much stupid interaction I get. No, dude, we get a lot through Nibiru too. I'll give you an example of what happens if we get Nibiru after. For this hand at least. Yeah, so here I get to do this, pop himself, or I could even pop him, and then he'd get. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, here we get to add freaking Snatch Steal and targeting protection for some reason. And we get his effect to summon from the grave. And we get Akihiron as well. Which we can then pop with the freaking Twin Dragon. The Horned, I mean. Yo, this is fucking absurd, dude. Actually absurd. Yeah, I can special back my Anguich here. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, if it's special, what? I just get the direct attack thing. Might as well go Goblin. So yeah, they would go for that, let's say. Now I could go Bone Party. Bone Party, pop this guy. And special, who even cares? Guess I'll special him. I get Horned effect here. I can pop this, and you know, I kind of need space on my field. Let me pop this Gat also. Wait, what? Is the game bugging? Or what? Cancel. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but it's fine. It worked out. So now I get the Aki effect to shuffle back my banished dude. I can go Gyat effect to special again. So Gyat here is back with a vengeance. Gyat can add back to my hand here if I want back my Bone Party for later. Damn, they had a third Waka. That's really good. Unfortunately, We still have plays here, buddy. We could go for, you know, this shit. And we could just make a Guardian Chimera and draw too. Shit. We can use the Giat that we just brought back. Man, this is nutty. I need to pop one, so I guess I'll use like my Droll and my Veiler in hand. Dude. Dude. Alright. Here's Guardian Chimera. Let me just draw 2 and pop 1. Oh, that's a good one. I guess I'm gonna go IP. Friggin' make SP. Wait, actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna target the motorbike in the grave, and I'm gonna mace instead. And then before this ends, we can bring this back again. Like, bruh. 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 This is fucking crazy. And yeah, I mean, it ends there, obviously, but what the hell? Like, holy shit. At least if you play against it, you can, yeah, you might as well turn on YouTube, bro. True, Darkblade Summon can also be useful at times just to out floodgates. God damn. Yeah, the disruption is super varied. It's super multifaceted. It's really hard. It seems like it's going to be really hard to pin down. It's pretty absurd, honestly. God damn. I don't even know like how to follow this up at this point. I guess I could go for this. They have a monster. I can bring back IP. You know? Freaking... Dude. I guess. Yeah. This is kind of nuts. It's fine. And then we just win here, basically. Sorry, I went through the whole rigmarole. I think I'm gonna save this whole replay for my little introduction. Timer is gonna be a menace for inexperienced players. Yeah, this is that. I'm definitely gonna tell people you gotta practice this deck in solo mode. I remember struggling to play this deck on stream, but doing really good with it off stream. Under Maxi Fua, it's gonna be hand dependent for Maxi Fua. Ideally, you just want to get to your fusion spell. Yeah, so I'm gonna call this Memento full ass board type beat thing. I mean, it's control. It's always control. Like, there's combos in the deck that are crazy. Like, it's control because you play through interruption and then you have to play control. Like here, I'll put shuffling on and we'll play against their six super heavy samurai deck in here has a bunch of interruption. Let me just put it so I win the coin flip though. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can put back the cam. Sorry. Fua, yeah, Fua not that bad. It's more so Max C. It's gonna be very hand dependent. Here you go. Anyway, yeah. So I'll put back deck shuffling. We'll try to play through some hand traps. This super heavy deck is like full power super heavy samurai. It has like a every hand trap ever basically. All right, well there it is. So how do I play into that? Well, can go for this. Bait out an Ash. Mm-hmm. And I think this would be Goblin. Send fusion spell, send Gyat, summon Gyat, grab fusion spell, pass. I think that's what I would do here. That's like one draw for the fusion spell plus my own max C and my own troll. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I just did not. I guess I should have went Angwitch. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. I'm just checking. Just curious, really, what they can even do into Droll. That's pretty good. They got the motorbike. I guess maybe Maxi was better. I'm not sure. Not so sure. That's pretty good, actually. This gives us plays through back on here, for example. So if I go Angwitch. Yeah, so look, like I would go Angwitch here. They would negate and destroy my Angwitch, which is the correct play for them to do in a simplified game state. Then I could go Memento. Because one of my monsters was destroyed, I can shuffle back from the grave as well for my fusion. And now we're looking like Pascal, right? Starting our turn with the twin, essentially. Okay, so we're grabbing probably a horned and a horse here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go horse. Horse pop itself. Let's see. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think it's Gyat, Goblin, and Mace again. I have used my normal. I've used fusion. It was Gaddick and sheep. Fuse with all three. Oh, right. True, true. It was sheep there. You're right. Okay, let's see if I can save myself from my mistake. Probably not. Let me add Mace here. Let me see what happens. I think we have something here. Yeah, we have a way in. It's awkward, but it's okay. I do have a way in. I can pop this guy. Grab the... Oh, wait. If I go Bone Party, I'm no longer going to have a body if I use the effect. Oh, no, I do, because I can pop from my hand. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, how does this work? Can I chain? You can target 3 face-up cards, including a memento, destroy them. So then I can do this and dodge my own shit. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have I... They negated her effect, but I have used it. I have used it. If I summon Dark Blade, I could just pop this. Yep, let's do that. Okay, and this is where I kind of get fucked. Combined can summon from hand. Right, true. I could have went for a combined. I mean, definitely that sheep play would have been a lot better. Yeah, here's probably Angwitch. I still have her second effect. Hold on. I still have her second effect. Special Goblin. Oh, we got it. We're in there. I mean, it's not perfect, but... Hobgoblin. Let's see. Yeah, no. It's probably just this and Aki here. Yeah, that's what I think too. Then it'd be combined. This back. This. 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 And this. Obviously not ideal. But all things considered, I think I, even through my own misplays, I kind of squeezed my way in pretty decently. Yep. Okay, so it'd probably just be shotgun here. Oh, right. I get to do this. Oh, shit. That's actually massive. God. This deck is good. Blader Witch? Yeah, for sure. I'm going to shuffle it again and try something else. Oh, wait. No, Sleepy wasn't good here because I have not had a card destroyed. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I do have Max C, though, to be fair. But yeah. I should have went just for Mace. This simulator is called MD Pro 3. Alright, seems like the bot is programmed to not play into Max C or something. But yeah, I should have grabbed Mace there because one of my cards needs to be destroyed for me to use Sleepy. But either way, here we would just win with this, so it's all good. All right. Yeah, exactly. Secret piercing. All right. Let me go shuffle the deck again. Let's try starting with something else. Starting to feel a bit better with this deck. So starting to click in a little bit. So we've mostly just played with Dark Blade. Let's try just starting with... Okay, that seems like a weird hand. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Oh, I forgot. I did put it on shuffle. Okay, so that also works. This hand doesn't play. That's the one thing I don't like about Bone Party. It has to pop a memento. Hmm. I feel like we probably lose this one. Yo, have a good one, Dino Chief. Okay. I can't summon him. Yeah. I think it's probably her. Which adds sheep, yeah. But sheep don't do that much here, right? Until I get a third body, maybe? Okay. Okay. You're gonna use the other effect of him, right? I'm actually just kind of waiting to draw another one. There we go. Okay, pretty cool. Probably still dump these. Yeah. I think. Gonna get Aki. Why not Gyat? Oh yeah, true. Gyat would have been good there. I would have got an extra pop with Gyat. I just didn't see it. But you're right. That would have been the play for sure. All right. Well, we somehow made it back here, so I guess that worked out pretty well. This one is probably just make SP so that they can't IP Masquerade me. Right. And then I can just do that. Cool. And then we just play, right? It's really not that bad. Oh yeah, we can just shuffle back a bunch of shit with this dude too. Shit. Yeah, shuffle back this. Shuffle back this. 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 And this. All right. Well, I mean, it was basically just Maxi called by control there, but you know, that's the hand we had. It's a real hand in Master Duel, so I guess it's really not that bad. Cool. We get to summon Angwitch off of Memento mid clan here. That's pretty good. We like that. Hey, yo, I can just pop the Horned Dragon here and go crazy. Ascend to Grave will send a Gyat. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Send fucking everything. Then we get this effect. We get this effect. 1, 2, and 3. We get this effect. And we even get this one. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy grind, considering what we started with here. All things considered, it's pretty good, you know? Mm-hmm. Uh... Akiron, every effect every turn is why so many cards say but banish when it leaves the field. Yeah, this card is just like a ridiculously broken Sinister Serpent. Like, for real. It's actually nuts. I guess it's Bone Party. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, perfect. Now I get to just go for game more easily. Well, there we go. Awkward ass hand, but I think that was I think I learned a valuable lesson there. I guess I save it bricked on max. I don't know. Maybe I use it, maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I put shuffling, right. Oh, there we go. Now this is an awkward hand. Still works, I think. Doesn't work. Ghost Ogre is really good against our deck, I'm seeing. Yeah. To be honest, Ash Nib probably wins, but yeah. Decks like this, Lab, Fire King, Tier, etc., with archetypal maxi payoffs do benefit quite a lot. Yeah. I think they get Baron right before we get to do Nib here, unfortunately. Yeah, they do. Because they have the... Oh no, I have this? Yeesh. I mean, it's not good, but I think we have to do this. Yeah. By the way, did the pendulum summoning limitation get removed? No, it's from the extra deck. That's right. Right, that's what I forgot. It's from the extra that you only get to special to extra monster zone. God damn, he still made it. So I think this time we will lose it. Unless we drew the fusion again, which, like, even if we did, they'd just be wasting their negate on Gat, which wouldn't happen in ladder. Yeah, that's like never... That's never doing anything here. They didn't even matter. Typhon? True. I mean, I had Typhon. That's true. I could have maybe played a little bit longer. Typhon control a bit, but into this, I was definitely losing, though. But yeah, definitely I could have. Let's see. Well, I mean, this hand is weird as fuck. I mean, it works, you know? Playing into interruption here. Like, they would often do this, which is often a mistake. In this case, it's especially a mistake. Yeah, this hand is pretty broken. Oh. That actually activates this. Pretty funny. And if we can land him on the field later, we'll still get his effect, which I think we have a way to do it. Yeah, we will, with the fusion for 2. Here we go. I'm going to keep the one on field. On the field. I think here I go for twin, using him and the one in my hand. Yeah, Tatsu and Sheep are crazy extenders. But I needed a card to get popped for Sheep to become an extender, so I just got lucky. They had, well, that they went Gamma on the horse. If they went Imperm on the horse, it was really bad. Okay. So add to hand, we're adding this card. We already summoned the horse. So what the fuck do I add then? I don't know. I'll grab Dark Blade for now. No, I'm not playing goblins because we don't have Ryzeal is not in Master Duel yet, right? So I don't think that's gonna be the way. Either way, here's my Tatsu. Tatsu. Pop itself. Send the Gyat. This and that. Gyat. Special. Still haven't went for fusion. Okay. Here is Horned. Let's go for fusion here. From hand, does it send to grave? If a monster in your possession is destroyed by card effect this turn, you can also shuffle from grave into the deck. Yeah, so if they're from hand, they go to the grave. Okay, so I guess I'll just use this Dark Blade in hand. And then in the grave, I'll use this. Actually, damn, never mind. I kind of want all the... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. I already used horse as well now. Yeah, it's fine. So this guy can send one of these, and one of these. Pretty good. Fusion, no. Fusion and grave activate. Was adding back Goblin a mistake earlier? I feel like I was supposed to summon him here. Yeah, I think I was supposed to discard Goblin earlier. Just here I'm supposed to summon him, right? But there I failed to do that. Yeah. Frustrating. I'm losing the trap because of that mistake. Yeah, I know about the Gyat effect later. It depends, honestly, when you want to use Gyat. Sometimes you... Like here, I don't really need to grab a spell back because I would use this and I'd get it back from Aki later, right? So it depends. I should have probably left Horn and just popped Angwitch, but whatever. Oh, well, you know, I could just add this to hand since I don't get to search it, actually. Yeah, we can just never mind the Bone Party since I kind of misplayed there by grabbing my Goblin. And I can kind of, you know, play around my misplays a little bit here. Still get, we get like the IP, the 5 monster negates, and the quick effect pop. Still pretty good. The monster to special. Oh, I can just summon it from hand? Oh, so it literally didn't matter. Oh, okay, perfect. It literally didn't change anything. Cool. Here's Aki. Well, I guess it changed one thing. Now I can't pop him. Well, in this scenario I can, but normally I wouldn't be able to. So send to the grave is just a name. And I guess the Bone Party is what we're going to set with this. Yeah. I mean, I might as well do this now. Yeah, this is the one I want to see get banished. Grab my banished Memento Fusion. Shuffle back Sheep. Mace. Goblin. Horse. Darkblade. Why didn't I pop with Goblin? Oh, yeah, I could have popped. Did I have him and Goblin on the field at the same time? If so, then yeah, that's definitely what I should have done. I guess I just didn't see it. It would definitely have been better to do that. Still have Anguich in the grave. Yeah, I can't get to my elf plays here. I definitely misplayed a bit, but, you know, for how awkward the hand was, I feel like I made it work pretty decent. My opponent sets up a back row. I can use Bone Party to remove... Oh, well, no, I can't because I don't have a Memento on the... Well, I kind of can, actually, yeah. I can go... Well, they activate that, right? I get my effect of him. I can go Anguich, come back. Man, this deck is really strong, dude. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. I'm just going to mute myself. I'm getting called. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Anguich. So Anguich can bring back... I can add sheep. Did I pop anything yet? No. But I can pop stuff. So we'll add sheep. When they activate that, I can go just for my... Probably just go for my fusion here. And I can... Honestly, I can just leave him on the field, right? Like, I can just pop one of my witches. Then I can activate my Cranium Burst also to make sure I have access to it for later. Yeah, so after those two get popped, I get to summon Sleepy. And I get that. And I get that. Oh my goodness. Holy, bro. That's actually nuts. I mean, I'm just going to go for the Aki right now because I want to summon my sheep. Yeah. You actually get like too much recursion in this deck to a point where you have to like not use it to leave space on your board. It's pretty absurd. So we can go Sleepy. His effect on summon is pretty random, but we can use it to chain block, I guess. If they had like a, not Veiler, but the one that's like a different Veiler thing. I forget the name of that card. Anyway, it's these two here to make twin. Twin effect. No. Yeah. Pop twin. Add to hand, we're adding this one and this one. Yeah, we get twin effect here. We also get Memento, Myth Clan at this point. I guess we could. Pretty, well, no, we need space. Now's not the time. We can go Goblin. We can go Goblin for that targeting protection. I wish Goblin worked a bit differently. Like, I wish you could negate an effect that targets with it instead, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, we still have all that, so that's really good. Twin, special, Gyat, I guess, to get another card in hand. That way we have material for the fusion. Goblin as Chimera fodder. That would have worked too, you're right. And you know what? I think I'm going to do just that. So in this case, I'm going to go Mace. And there you go. You know, yeah. Well, you know, we can give it back to him. Yeah, and then you know, next turn we basically just win here. There you go. It's Jover, so that basically does it. Man, this deck is really good. It's fun too. There he goes. All right. Well, you know, that was interesting. I want to see a weirder hand here because that one was just kind of a crazy hand, I guess. Into a hand trap, I think, or something. I don't remember exactly what happened. I just want a worst hand to practice with. I think it's going to be... I don't think you're going to want to play Goblins without Ryzeal, but I could be wrong. But I really don't think so. Wow. Crazy. A bit too awkward. The spell? Maybe as a one of, yeah. Or maybe more. I mean, the spell is pretty good. I don't know. Damn, that's kind of a disaster right there. Hmm. Yeah, I think there I would just lose. I mean, just Gat and fucking Imprims is just not gonna do it. So still a couple awkward one-ofs in this deck, right? Like, I'd say Mace, Gat, Sleep. Like, there's definitely some awkward one-ofs in this deck. I don't like this hand either. This hand is just 3 different singular normal summons. I think she's a better summon than him, but it's like same difference, right? Mace is fine to draw because of Verte. Well, not necessarily. You also need another Memento. Right? Yeah. She makes a board by herself. Mace, pop herself, grab. Memento fusion. What do you do with that? Oh, Mace can search Tatsu? The fuck? Might be. I forgot. Might be. For some reason, I thought Mace searched the Memento spell. I'm eating some fire nuts, man. They're so good. Yeah, this would be Jover as fuck. Like, we lost to one Ash there. That's pretty embarrassing. You know, I am curious. Like, it's a worst one card combo, but you can tribute any hand trap with this to get your combo going. Like, I kind of think we maybe play 3 of this and like 2 Goblin. Just because this is combo even if you just draw hand traps plus this. You know what I mean? It's awkward, though. But let's just say that's what we did. You know? Let's say this is the hand. Type shit. Like, if this was the Memento flash spell, I can't play. But because it's a Goblin flash spell, at least I can do this. You know? It's not like life-changing shit, but damn it, it's a play at least. And I think here I'd send like Gyat and like Darkblade. But I'm not sure. Gyat Infusion? I used my normal. Oh, you're right, I did. Yeah, I thought I didn't. You're right, I did. Yeah, so Gyat and Shaleepy then, you're right. Okay, so Gyat. Oh, you're saying Gyat and Memento Fusion. Right. Okay. This one's awkward. Do I add horse and horned? How do I get? I don't know how to get this sleepy. Other than grabbing it here, add sheep and blade. Okay. Sure. I'll take your word for it. Make king after reviving. Okay, yeah. Sure, fair enough. Yeah, I like king here. Oh yeah, okay. Sure. Pretty valid. Aki and trap. So not combined. Okay. I guess we can grab combined later with corpse. Nothing else to do here. It's corpse party. We get Aki. We get Memento. Oh, to get Darkblade. I see. I see it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Cool. So Darkblade. Can also pop Aki. Which adds combined. Fair enough. Guess doesn't matter. Use party on combined. Oh, yeah, yeah. Good idea. I like that. I like that. So Ang Witch is here. We can chain block the Witch with the Aki. Not sure which one I care about more, but fuck it. Give me my fusion. Yeah. Witch add combined. Mace add. Oh, yeah, true. Whoa, what do I even add with Mace? Does it even matter? I think I don't Mace add. I have the fusion, I have the bone party, and I have the trap in the grave. Another bone party? I think I'd rather Elf IP, to be honest. Just my preference, you know, type shit. Did I horse this turn? Tatsu was not used. Because I'm kind of low on names down here, right? 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5. 6. I mean, I have names 7. I guess it's fine. Mostly want to keep her in the grave. That's really all that matters. The reason I say Mace add another party is because you need field to reset trap. Yeah, so I'm saying I think I'd rather have the Elf IP. I'm just saying that I'd rather have Elf IP than another bone party. Especially because I'll just get another bone party on opponent's turn anyway with Gaddock. Of course, I won't get to use it on opponent's turn, but I think I'd rather have Elf IP anyway. That's just what I'm saying. Yeah. Let me get a horse out here. Yeah, because I can go like for her. Let me just check something. Special Gat. You know, like Elf. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do this. Yeah, I guess we can do the revive him play. So shuffle back sheep, shuffle back twin, shuffle back horse, shuffle back darkblade, and I gotta choose one of these. It's probably Gyat. Takes away my ability to summon it off of the elf though, which I don't like. But who cares? I mean, like, I'm losing an extender at some point anyway. Yeah, this one's probably just better grind game overall. Yeah. Summon this dude. Then we have Memento Fusion, Imperm. That was a pretty good goblin line, I think. I mean, this is 5 monster negates plus the king on opponent's turn with him. And then if they, I can also summon Angwitch on opponent's turn with this. I can use Angwitch with IP to to make SP, or I can make Appaloosa if I need it. Like, it's a lot. I will be real though. I think I'm gonna play this deck in Master Duel and I'm gonna be like, this trap doesn't do anything, and I'll end up removing it. Just because I'll be like, because this, it only negates things on the field. I think it'll be too often where I'm just like, I just have it on the field and it doesn't achieve anything. And I might end up removing it and just setting Corpse Party here instead. But still, I still think it's good. I'm just saying. So now if they activate something, yeah. I guess I might as well put this face up right now. Yeah, this is still a pretty crazy line, actually, for a goblin. Combine creation. Bring back king. Untargetable king, by the way. Pretty good. Yeah, they go prodigy. Yeah, prodigy can be met with just... Well, I'll wait for them to use it. Once you activate it, I can go for this. Pop himself and that. Pretty good. There we go. Dude, this targeting protection goes kind of crazy, honestly. So now we can go Aki and this. I probably should have chain blocked the field spell with Aki, actually, but whatever. So we get Angwitch. Make her targeting protected. And Aki goes over here. We can go Angwitch and chain block her search with the Aki effect. Ready broken. Yeah. Go for Sheepy. We already popped something. So we get to go Sheepy. Sleep plus Angwitch. Yeah. I guess so. Make our twin. Yep. Just grab both of them like that. Grab Mason Goblin. And I agree with you, Maz. I think I hold on to Goblin just for the material. Because that way this stuff becomes all the material you need, right, for the Guardian Chimera. That's pretty good. So yeah, just special from grave like Angwitch, whatever. Doesn't even matter. Yeah. So here I can go like Mace. They're about to go to end phase. I could go like, we'll just use the rest of our interruptions here. Yeah. So we could go, I don't know, like Angwitch, Nib, and Goblin, I guess. You know, then we get like a pop and 2 draws. Yeah. You know, we could make Appaloosa. Honestly, we could make like a 4 material Appaloosa if we wanted to, pretty easily. An untargetable 4 material Appaloosa if we want to. Like, this is also pretty stupid, to be honest. Easily just negate that. And we still have another 5 negates on the field, too, for monster effects. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, the 4 material Appaloosa is not even a bad play. Even though it costs so much, it's just like, holy shit, you have like 9 monster negates on the field right now. You know, like, what the fuck are you supposed to even do into that? Like, it's better than skill drain. And yeah, then it's just like totally over. Dude, this is fucking insane. I think this deck is gonna be really good. I mean, keep in mind, this is full power super heavy too, like with all the hand traps that they had, all their support, 3 of everything, you know. Yeah. I think it's good. I'm gonna save that. That's Goblin combo. Taylor's version. What's another hand I need to try? I guess the mace one. Sheep crashing itself going second also makes a board hilariously enough. Sheep crashing itself? Wait, what? Going second. Oh, from your deck to the grave except Sleepy. So you send Gyat, add back Sleep special from hand, Sleep fusion? That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Let me try Mace here. I'm pretty curious about this card here. I think it's like a good consistency boost for the deck, but I'm not 100%. Like, in a way, I kind of like it more than Corpse Party or Bone Party or whatever. Oh, whoops, I went second. You think main deck Lacrima is going to be SR? You're dreaming, pal. That shit's getting an animation, and it's going to be UR. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, I don't even think main deck Lacrima is going to be in the pack, but if she does come to the game, she's going to be UR. Out now? No, not yet. I'm just practicing in MD Pro 3. To get a vibe for it. Scales. And there's the nib. I guess they can pendulum choke on here. Pretty good. Now is a great time. No more Beatrice. I guess, yeah. Oh my god, no. Omega got my starter. I wanted to try to go second. Damn it. Your board fucking sucks. You summon IP with no bodies. What an idiot. What a fucking dummy. Hmm. Yo, have you guys heard the new Pink Panther song? That should have been stuck in my head. It's so good. Thank goodness. Please don't summon 2 monsters. No. Okay, at least it's 2 tuners. No, I forgot. You heard it on my X? Oh, yeah, on my Twitter. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, well, we made it here. Took us all the way to turn 4, but here's my mace combo. Yeah. I activate mace. Pop itself. And I can grab the Tatsuno. Let's go. I forgot. My mini rant about artists. Oh, the one where I was saying artists should be more pretentious. Yeah, I forgot about the nib. Whatever. Either way, that went really bad. Let's just go first and test it. Yeah, I was just saying artists need to be more pretentious. Like artists are all mad, like, oh my god, all these people, AI art. And I'm like, I get it, but also like why are you surprised that motherfuckers don't understand art? Like isn't that historically what it's been? Okay. Tatsu. Send the Gyat and the sheep, I think. Oh my god, I just want to listen to that Pink Panther song, but I want to keep my stream monetized. But that song is so good, dude. Oh man, it's so good. Pink Panther is fucking rescued pop, bro. It's actually so good. Mm. Horned and Aki. Okay. Oh, I'm going Verte. Okay. Now that's depressing. $2K gems for the next update. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Let's go for this. I guess I'll send this one to the grave. Shuffle this one back. And probably shuffle this one back. Don't send Eki? Wait, really? Whoops. Well, a little too late for that. Shit. Send one of these. I guess combined doesn't even make sense here. Because I can't summon it right after this. Well, I guess I just send fusion. And like a random name. Probably her. So I can summon her back on opponent's turn and shit. You wanted to keep it in hand, so after you pop Verte with Fusion Graveyard F to add Party, you pop Aki with Party, add Sheep. Then Aki adds back the banished Fusion. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, you know. You live and you learn type shit. Type shit. It's not terrible still, even though I fucked it up a little bit. It's not terrible, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure this setup wins. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, so I'll let them activate it. Then I can do this. Pop that and that. Yeah. Then I get this. I can chain block it with my Aki. Angwitch is kind of useless at this point. I probably want him, actually. Yeah. Yeah. That way. Okay, yeah. So, like, at this point, I could go, like, Bone Party. Pop him. Now I can summon an Angwitch. I could go, like, Angwitch. Chain block with him. Pop Aki. Pop this. Does it force me to pop 3? I thought it was up to 3. Oh, it has to target 3. No, okay. Fair enough. Whatever. I'll just target this. I don't even care. I'm just testing anyway. I'll do it the right way after. But yeah, I guess I would just, you know, add like, who even cares, like this. We still have our fusion spell. Probably just put this guy back. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go do like I know I can win this. Like I just want to go practice the actual line itself. Do the correct one for Mace. At least I'll have all my replays ready for Memento for a little introduction video. This is definitely the most complicated of the group, I would say, of the three that I want to cover in advance. So yeah, all right. All right, so it was, sorry, Mace, grab Tatsu. Tatsu, activate. Send Sleepy and Gat. The Gat, I mean, I enjoy playing it. It feels like better dinos. So obviously it kind of tickles my fancy in that way. Like I like just popping all my cards and like gaining advantage from it. Um, oh yeah, it's Sleepy here. Crashing Sheep is the same as, yeah, well, makes sense, right? Because the combo basically starts here. You could boil this combo down to I've used my normal summon and I have a twin dragon with nothing else on my board. You could basically break down the combo to that. Oh, and I've also used my Tatsu. Wait, actually no. With Sheep you can use Tatsu still, to be fair. Well, it's probably basically the same anyway. Yeah, so it was Horned plus this dude. Part of me really wanted to figure out an elf line here, but it's just not there. All right. I think the Fiendsmith package, while I'm sure it's good, it didn't seem like it was really adding much of what I would like to add to the deck. You know, I'm sure it has its upsides, but it felt like everything it was doing was kind of unnecessary, unless you really, really care about negating talents a lot. Other than that, I just felt like, you know, whatever. I kind of felt whatever about it. Um, you wanted to keep it in, so after you pop Verte with Fusion Graveyard F to add Party, you pop Aki with Party, add Sheep. Add Sheep for opponent's turn? With that limit? Yeah, like, I think Talents is the scariest board breaker against this deck. Yeah, if we had main deck Lacrima, maybe I would actually try the Fiendsmith variant, to be fair. Okay. So we send this. Do we still send Combined here? We can't summon it. No? Okay. Send him. King and just two other names. Okay. Probably Angwitch to bring back on opponent's turn, right? Or something like that. Send Bone Party anyway. Just have it set up down there because we'll get to have one regardless. Grab the field. Oh, that's true. I guess I should have sent the trap instead just to have it already down there. That's a good point. Here we can go fusion. Pop this. Grab a bone party from the deck. What do I even add to hand with bone party? Freaking goblin? You said add sheep. What's the point of sheep? Why? All right. Next turn will be live to fuse into twin after king pop. Field trigger to revive witch. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what twin really achieves for me there. Yeah, I guess you do get all the fodder to Guardian Chimera. That's fair. Yeah, I guess we'll add this. I think Sleepy will be a UR, yeah, and Aki, because like they got to make their money somewhere with this deck. Legit, if they make the new Fusion UR and Sleepy UR and Aki UR, this deck is still budget. This deck is still like an 8 UR deck. Add the Banished Fusion to my hand here. Yeah, so I get to set Memento Fusion. I have a nice Imperm. I mean, not really bad, right? If you're bricked on one mace, it's very likely your other cards are most likely going to be hand traps. So that's not that bad. Really not that bad. Yeah. You also get fodder for a Bone Party summon Darkblade Pop. Yeah, which is pretty useful in a low interaction board like this. I kind of like this line too. How many summons is this line? Is it safe from Nib? That's a pretty good line. Honestly. It's a good line. Yeah, so Prodigy. Definitely still doing that, I think. I think it's still, you wait for that. You pop this dude, you pop that. I get to bring back Aki. So that means I can use my Bone Party to remove a bunch of cards on the field too. Yeah. I can like get Horn Dragon out. Here's Aki. Okay, so they didn't have it here, so it's kind of whatever. We can go Sleepy. Sleepy, both of these are just during main phase, right? Yeah, that's a big weakness, actually. That's a pretty significant weakness right there. All right, so we use these two. Since they didn't make me want to use it. Load Barrel and its boss monster. Yeah, so that would be 7 Primite URs. That's a lot. Well, 7 that you need, I guess, is what I meant. So that is a lot. Yeah, you don't need the boss. So it's, yeah. I mean, I can add these two. It doesn't really do anything, though, but I can. Bring back Anwitch from the grave here. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Probably use 1, 2, 3. Get 2 draws and a pop here. And this one, the phase doesn't matter, so it's whatever. And then phase, we can go for this. Destroy Aki to get back our fusion spell, I guess. Special Dark Blade, actually. Special Dark Blade, we get a back row removal here on top of it. So we get back row removal that we can chain block here. So we discard this, get back row removal, and we get Aki effect. Adding back from banish pile. Discard if we want, or we can just straight up grab our Memento Fusion if we want to do that. Whatever tickles our fancy. I think this deck should run 2 Guardian Chimera. I'm seeing it now. I think we run 2 Guardian. Honestly. You know, because, like, holy shit. If they had follow-up or some shit right here, and then I got to my next turn and I could just go Memento Fusion right now again and do another Guardian Chimera, like, holy shit, you're dead. You know what I mean? You're dead. So, yeah, I think I'm going to add another copy. Yeah, I don't remember if I still have 2 or if I didn't craft a second one ever or whatever, but I guess it's going to be time. I'm really going to enjoy this deck, so I'm definitely going to be willing to invest for that. But, yeah. I guess I should finish this replay, even though we already know that we won this, but whatever. We'll just make this guy. 1, 2, 3. 4 and whatever. Let me just fast forward here. Cool. Well, I was hoping to play other decks today, but I guess it's really just going to be this. I guess it was really just a Memento stream. But I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot more prepared for the new set, and I feel like I can actually make my video pretty confidently talking about the new support. As always, tomorrow for the other shit. Yeah, exactly. I want to make a video on, especially because of the hype with the YCS. I really wanted the first introduction video to be this, and I'm pretty sure I even have the day after, right? Because yeah, because it's coming out on the night of the 9th/10th, so I can have like my preparation videos come out on the 8th and the 9th. So yeah, so it should be fine for that. And the Wednesday stream real early. You mean late, right? You mean the Goblin stream? How well does this play in survival mode? Like a control deck setting the pace and you have to follow until you pop off? I mean, from my experience playing it before the support, it was actually pretty good at that. It more so struggled at playing into unbreakable boards, which is like, what doesn't, right? Wednesday night is pack night in relation to being able to practice the day after. Oh, well, like, yeah, like I meant like tomorrow. Like I just meant, I meant the day after I can post the preparation video for other people. That's what I mean. Like on the 9th, I'd probably just get the videos out for Primite and I might have misspoke, by the way, for Primite and for Centurion, but those are also super brain dead easy, and I already practiced them quite a bit. I don't think I need a lot of practice more for either of those, to be honest. This one is the most skill intensive of the new things coming out, I think. Um, I mean, I might stream tomorrow and test out like Val and Water, but no promises there. I'm not gonna promise you a Water and Valmonica stream. That one's really hard to. I might prefer to just stream to 5 viewers playing Lies of P than doing a Water Valmonica stream. I can just send you some replays if you don't. I think I might prefer that. Yeah, yeah. I might prefer that actually. That might be better. AKA he won't. Yeah, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Let me save this one. Mace to the face. I might still feel like streaming. I just don't think I'll feel like streaming Water and Valmonica. So I think what we might do is I'll just watch your replays like on stream or some shit. You know, I think that's probably what we do actually. Yeah. So I'm able to talk about the cards in the packs without having to actually learn the fucking things. Nah, I'm not doing a Water Valmonica stream. I'm willing to watch some replays of them on stream unrelated. That's not a Valmonica Water stream. Water Valmonica stream, it's like I'm going to get unsubs just from people seeing the thumbnail of that idea for a stream. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't get much more uninteresting than that. So I don't think that's going to be happening. But definitely down to like check some replays just to get a vibe for the fucking things. Jad could send me fucking replays. He's a Valmonica stan, isn't he? Shark is not Atlantean. It's actually base and doesn't hand rip. Yeah, I get it. It's fine. Subathon stretch goals. 8 hours of Water Valmonica ladder climb. Yeah, dude. What would even be Water Val? I feel like it'd be like Ryu Kishin fucking Valmonica somehow. Val sucks ass. All right. All right. Primite Shark? Sure, that sounds cool. Yeah, how about we do fucking why not Primite what's that normal deck? Why not Primite Phantasm Spiral? Val is really cool. I think Val is pretty cool, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to think about Val, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. So I've just been eating nuts. So I'm gonna go eat some real food. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, either in a video form or a stream form or both, depending how good and disciplined I am. Depending how little Suikoden 2 I play tonight. We'll be seeing one or the other or both tomorrow. Bro been stuffing his face with nuts. Pause. Am I right, chat? Pause. That's so funny. Pause. Yeah. The nuts are fire. Look at this. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at that. Look at that guy. That guy. That guy likes some good nuts. You can tell that guy knows a good nut. All right. All right.